Evil pixelated broadcast be like, actually, let's go back to 3 House and do the church route. God, no. Hey, David, how's it going? What's going on, everybody? God, I was in fucking... I got roped into one of Josh's streams some time ago. And someone, like, mentioned 3 Houses, and out of just reflex, I was like, God, fuck 3 Houses. And then I had to, like, defend myself and be like, wait, hang on. It's a meme. I swear it's a meme. Burger Boy, what's going on?
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
I feel very tired.
My controller is not working.
Oh.
There we go. Titan with the resub. Finish the church route, you cowards.
Maybe we could do it for April Fools or something.
You guys keep pumping us with money, maybe. Why? Hello? Okay, cool. I love when things work the way they're supposed to. Imagine.
Well, we have a Switch Pro controller, which I believe is also Bluetooth, right?
Yeah, this used to be, like, it stopped working for some reason.
Maybe restart it. Realtor showing a house. So there's 3 houses in this development. Jameson, Then
we just fucking reset, I fucking
no, like,
guess.
close to try and reopen.
Fucking takes forever. Like, what the fuck? What? It was working 2 seconds ago. Fucking.
Consider the church route means picking Black Eagles, which means you get to start with Dorothy.
I mean, true, I guess, but yeah.
Okay, well, pressing the button once isn't gonna... If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Alright, so now.
You were... I worked in tech support.
And you should know better than anybody that sometimes smacking the shit out of the thing you're trying to work will just make it work. Okay, cool. I did literally just, sure, I guess. Even fucking Citro doesn't want us to be playing this anymore. Jesus. Okay. Anywho. God, like, 3 Houses was fine. Like, the thing is, you guys even said, like, yeah, no, the church rate is basically a route we already did, but, like, less interesting, so it's kind of like, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Yeah. So we need to head to... Where the hell is it? There it is.
The church sucks, but bullying you is fun.
Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. Alright.
That must be what Titan gets off on, huh?
I mean, you just figured that out.
Yeah.
So some Team Flare grunts blocking away. I think you have to fly in here. Which I think is like the only time you've ever needed fly in a Pokemon game. Because like, can someone's block? Oh no, they're all blocking this way. Never mind. I think he's just coming from here. So these houses are just. This is not how houses work, by the way, either. Like, none of these places.
None of them have foundations.
None of them had indoor plumbing either, apparently. Because, like...
I'm sure there's some sort of toilet Pokemon.
Ugh. Shut up. Don't say that. Oh, that poor creature. That poor hypothetical creature. Dog. It's just muck. I mean, I guess so, yeah, actually. This is not great.
have a bug bite on the bottom of my foot, and it makes me want to kill myself.
That we're just sitting there seething about.
Well, I'm also fucking exhausted. My body was like, yeah, let's get up at 9.
I mean, it happens. I mean, it's weird because like that's not even the time you get up for like work.
I know.
Because you said you've been getting up like pretty early consistently now, which is not what you're trying to do.
What?
Nothing.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I literally pushed the mic over closer to you and you just immediately fucking backed away as far away as you could. Let's do that. So, how's everyone been today? Anyone have anything exciting happened recently? Is anything we talk about while we just, you know, kill more Team Flare grunts, or? Same, Druid.
How are your kittens?
Yeah, Druid, tell us more stories about the children. So just where we can help us also go. Surely there's respect for that. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. It was I just let the master told me what's going on, told me Team Flare plans to what Team Flare plans to do. The old mother called it stop Team Flare. No, it's stop Lysandre himself. I want to protect my friends. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm on my last break, figured to hop in and say fuck you. Yeah, fair enough. Appreciate it. Hello. Well, looks like this shit's happening. I guess... Yeah, I guess Chrysogram's like the best lead for this. The other weapon's flower has finally bloomed above the soil. Don't you find its beauty captivating? As we speak, it draws its energy from the legendary Pokémon. What is that emote, Druid?
I love him.
It's just Lechonk. Like, that's not from a chant. Is that just a Twitch emote? That is just a Twitch emote. Okay, awesome. Pixel, I apologize that the weapon was unearthed even after you chose correctly in the lab, but conflicting egos drive this world. Things don't always go the way you want. Ultimate weapon, we won't let you use it. Even though resources, space energy, supply are limited, the number of people Pokemon has increased on a sustainable level. Whether it's money or energy, the ones who steal are the ones who win in this world. So what? That doesn't give you the right to destroy everyone except the Team Flare chooses. So tell me, the Mega Ring, did you share it? That's different. We did compete, so you got it, but then there's only one of something, it can't be shared. When something can't be shared, it will be fought over. When something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. What about Pokemon?
It's fucked up.
Yeah, a little bit. Why are you crying? Pokemon shall no longer exist. Pokemon are wonderful beings. Humans that work with Pokemon and help each other flourish, but precisely because of that, they will inevitably become tools for war and theft. Enough of this. If you want to study the old weapon, I refuse to do so. So I'll keep you busy, just for a moment. Sanders, I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, this is basically just, what if Thanos was Pokemon? Like, and I mean, he kind of has a point, because this entire franchise is built on evil fucking people trying to use Pokemon to, like, either make money or kill people or whatever. You know? Like, he's not completely talking out of his ass. I see where he's coming from. He's still kind of an idiot, but you know.
He's very much an idiot.
How's the boss supposed to destroy the universe, create a new one? Yeah, exactly. Fuck it. Who cares? Me when prime numbers green babies and hot blonde vampires. Yeah, it'd be like that. I roar.
We didn't do this fight already, right?
We did fight Lysander already, but it was a different boss fight. You fight Lysander like 3 times in very close succession.
Which is really weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that landed. We just got up on Stone Ocean? Good. No. If not. At this point, I don't even really remember where the fuck we were.
I remember.
You do?
Mm-hmm. But if I say it, it's spoilers.
For what?
For Dad.
We were past that.
Yeah, a little fast, but not super fast.
Yeah. Oh, okay, go for outrage.
I hate Netflix batches. I hate Netflix batches. Just put out the episodes once a week.
I don't even remember if that was the reason we, like, stopped watching it.
No, the reason is because we were homeless, right?
No, we didn't start watching... No, that was after we moved in here. I think it was just a matter of, like we got, like, you were busy with, like, your new jobs at that point. Because I think that was, like, Animal Shelter arc.
Yeah.
I hate Netflix saying that there, fixed it for you, smile. Yeah, I mean, Netflix kind of blows. It's so fucking funny how, like, Netflix was, like, the catalyst for basically, like, killing cable. You know, like, Netflix was kind of like the first big streaming service that kind of kicked all this shit off, and now Netflix is, like, the worst one. Like, Netflix kind of fucking sucks dick.
I do miss having a streaming service because, like, once in a rare while I want to binge watch a show, but I never really
Yeah, but it's all on the internet.
watch a whole lot of TV.
It's all on the fucking internet. Like...
It's like sometimes I don't know what I want to watch, and also I have Disney Plus, so... Well, my mom has Disney Plus. She's gave me a sign-in.
Netflix is one canceled season 2 Wednesday for losing a sub, and now there's so many streaming services it's past cable. It's worse than cable was.
Honestly, I canceled my sub after Witcher.
Yeah, fuck it.
When he was gone. Yeah.
The thing to do is just to fucking rotate what services you have based on, like, what you want to watch on there. Like, if they came out with, like, a new Netflix show, get Netflix for, like, 2 or 3 months, watch that, and then move on to, like, fucking, like, I don't know, Prime Video or whatever that has some new thing you're interested in. Because, like, yeah, it's nice having it there so you can rewatch, like, all the old shit, but, like, Netflix barely has any old shit on it anymore, you know what I mean?
Counterpoint, make friends, right? So that's the hardest step. Once you've made friends, all agree as a friend group, one person pays for each subscription service. Then, trade login information. I did that in college, and it worked very well.
Netflix doesn't let you do that anymore.
Supposedly.
No, if it detects you, I don't remember, I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it's like you set up like your home network or whatever, and if it detects a login not from there, it'll just like brick.
I only have Crunchyroll and Peacock. I only have Peacock because they have WWE.
Stream login coming, Netflix trying to stop it, it backfired.
Yeah.
I think they're still in the process of trying to. They've tried to stop it multiple times.
No, they tried to backpedal on it.
No, the thing I'm talking about, I saw like yesterday, is what I'm saying.
Pretty sure they're backpedaling on that.
My point is, Netflix sucks dick. Don't give them money anyway. Like what's good on Netflix right now?
Historical dramas. Although Stars, I need to get at least a free 1 month trial so I can watch the other 2 seasons of Outlander.
Again, the internet. You're strong as ever, but it's too late. There's no hope for you now. Go down Lowest Floor and see for yourself. It's not over until it's over. Peace, let's look for legendary Pokemon. Trainers protected by Pokemon, but they protect Pokemon too, right? The answer to Lowest Floor is over there. All the good stuff that got canceled after 1 season. Yeah, exactly. Like, the reason I like Netflix, like, years and years ago is because they had a lot of just old shit on there. Like, they used to have, like, fucking, like, everything like that Cartoon Network used to have on there, and, like, that 70s show, and, like, just old shit, and it was fun to watch that again. But, like, it's literally easier for me to just fucking go full, like, 2005 and Google, like, full episodes of this show online and watch that instead, you know? Disney Plus lost, like, billions of dollars recently because they lost the rights to stream cricket in India. What? Shitload of Disney. Yeah, they like every Disney movie. Like, of course, I can't blame like Disney Plus or whatever. I can't blame Disney for pulling their shit to put on their own streaming service. Obviously, like, what the fuck? Of course they're gonna do that. But like, I don't know, man. At that rate, I almost feel like Disney Plus is the only one kind of worth having. Because at least they have like, because at least Disney owns everything, so it's like you have a shit ton of stuff to watch. You have every fucking Disney movie, basically. Like, every episode of, like, The Simpsons. They'll keep you busy for, like, 3 weeks. The studios made their own shows, made their own streaming, so yeah. Yeah, none of the shit I like to watch as a kid is there anymore. No Godzilla, no Doctor Who, no nothing. Yeah, it's just barren. It's just full of, like, Netflix originals that are, like, 2 seasons long and are, like, the most uninteresting crap. I'm gonna... We're like a little under leveled for some fucking reason, so I'm just gonna... Because we're also like actually fairly close to finishing this game. So like I'm just gonna do that to help keep things moving along. Yeah, it's like... It's legitimately like, what is the point?
I would love, honestly, like, if one person had Netflix, I could share, like, the Disney login and, like, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And just trade it with everybody, because it's like... Netflix could try all they want. People are gonna find a way around, and also, you're paying for accessibility for a service. If you go to a hotel, right, and you want to watch your Netflix, is then that gonna brick up your Netflix because you want to watch it and you're on vacation?
Yes. Yes, it will. Like, Netflix might not be a company fair, like, sometime in the near future. And honestly, fuck it. Between the fact that there's nothing on there and they keep trying to pull dumb shit like this, I wouldn't be surprised if Netflix goes under in a couple of years.
I've also debated Hulu.
I heard Hulu's pretty worth it, but, like, worth it if you get, like, the ad-free shit. So inclusion Anastasia is a Disney princess. You damn right, Druid. Yeah. I'll leave the stream on, but I gotta head back in. Alright, hope the rest of your shift goes well. Yeah, no, like... Yeah, I got a favorite streaming service called hdtoday.cc. Well, yeah, literally, though, like, there's no point. Like, it's so much... not even... Ignoring the fact that it's fucking free to just go find shit on the internet, it's easier to find it on the fucking internet. You know what? You know, like, I'll now say random shit and be sad I can't hear your action. I think Hulu lost most of the good stuff on there. I really only used to watch Japan before switching to Crunchyroll. Didn't Hulu also have, like,
Is Crunchyroll any good, Titan? I've also considered Crunchyroll.
What do you mean by Spurs? Yes. Yeah, because Crunchyroll just has, like, all the fucking anime on it, basically, right? Like...
I miss being able to watch TV. And it's weird now because now I don't have to work as much overtime, so I potentially could.
Right.
But it's like, I don't know where I'd even start.
Yeah, literally, right?
Like maybe Mandalorian because I didn't watch the newest season.
Yeah.
Because I gotta catch up on that and I want to watch Obi-Wan. But like anime-wise, like you and me gotta find a show to watch together. I miss us doing that.
Yeah.
Together.
That's most animes you want to watch. Essentially, you're paying not to have to click through the "Yo, ever heard of Jerkmate" pop-ups. I mean, I've had an ad blocker since I was 7.
Consider
like...
watching wrestling. Consider anime.
Yeah, like, I don't even know where I'd start either. That's the whole thing, right? Like...
There was, like, a Thirst Trap anime clip thing I saw, and it was from an anime from Crunchyroll, but I was, like, surprised it was on Crunchyroll, but then I'm like, eh.
Anime be wild, dude.
I don't even remember the name of it.
Yeah, so do I, but some of these ads got hands, that's fair. You say you're surprised on Crunchyroll, meanwhile you watch the entirety of Fairy Tail, and half that show is just tits.
To be fair, me and my brother did it together. We didn't do much together. And yeah, of course. Me and my brother would watch the show because tits.
The one thing you guys can bond over. They call it Fairy Tail for a reason. God, I wish that show was good.
The thing is I feel like for such a fascinating world, they really didn't do much.
No, like, not at all.
It's like, I like Fairy Tail for nostalgia reasons, and I like up to the point where there becomes dimensional travel, and then I'm like, what the fuck? But then you watch even further, and then partway through, they're like, we interrupt you with this scheduled broadcast material for Fairy Tail Zero, which is about the guy who founded it.
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward.
Everywhere I go, people try to style me into watching One Piece. I mean...
Like, I want to watch anime, I want to have a life, though.
Yeah.
You know, and it's tough because I hyperfixate really bad, so it's like, I haven't touched WoW in 3 weeks. Or whenever... How long has Tears of the Kingdom been out? I have not touched WoW. I have not logged into WoW. But it's like...
Not because of anything that happened in WoW, but because you've been playing Tears of the Kingdom this entire time.
Once I finish Tears of the Kingdom, I want to try and gear up in WoW, but I don't want to obsessively do WoW shit. It's like on my days off, I gotta find something
else to
watch
do.
Or do. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's weird, right? Because like cable sucks dick and pretty much always did. But like, there is something I miss about just aimlessly flipping through shit.
Yeah.
Because then it's like that's kind of how you found shit back then. You know, obviously nowadays it could just be as simple as like hopping on Reddit or whatever and being like, hey, what should I watch? But it's like, I don't know, man. Sometimes when you're bored, the best thing you can do is it would just be brute force your way through 100 fucking channels and just see what random movie is on or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I would never go back to cable. Cable sucked, you know, but still. It's also just too fucking expensive. At least the streaming services are mostly cheap, you know what I mean?
Watch Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
I've
I've
considered
wanted
it.
to watch that so bad, but I don't have Crunchyroll.
I've considered it. Again, internet. You don't need Crunchyroll.
I want to watch it in good quality and not grainy.
It won't be.
And also, we have adult money now. We don't have to.
It doesn't mean we need to spend it on shit we don't need.
Support the artists, damn it.
I don't think they are. I doubt they're seeing much of that. Also, based on what I heard about Dragon Maid, we might not want to support that guy that much. From what I understand, Dragon Maid's one of those shows that, if you watch anime, you're not going to see too much wrong with it, but if you showed it to someone like Michael, who doesn't watch a lot of anime, he'd be like, we should have bombed them 3 times. Like... TV, you know, we're about it disappearing. I mean... Yes, and, I mean, on Crunchyroll, I guess, yeah, but, like... I don't know, some streaming service. We were just talking about, like, Netflix losing all its good shit, you know? A streaming service could easily lose all of its, like, good shit, like, out of nowhere. It's not a lot, right? You know the part I'm talking about. The character I'm talking about. The joke.
I'm a lolly.
The opposite.
I'm a 5,000-year-old dragon and I look like a lolly.
No, I mean, that's the entire show, is that they're 5,000-year-old dragons. Electronic lock, now what? Here's my help. The device tells you you're stuck in a puzzle. Clement gave it to me. Hence why the anime I actually like is limited to JoJo and a rotating cast like 3 other things. I mean, the thing is, I can deal with, like, anime... I don't have a better way of putting it other than anime cringiness. You know what I mean? Like, I can put up with it to, like, an extent. I get it. I get it, right? But it's like... goddamn, dude. Like, fucking... You gotta work with me here at some point, you know? Like, that was part of the reason why I was like, I'm sorry, I cannot finish fucking Fairy Tail. Because it was just every 2 seconds. Like...
I mean, there is a dragon lolly, but there's also an adult dragon being creepy with a human child. No. Then I'll pass on that, thanks.
Yeah.
I do want to see, what is it? Something Neverland?
Promise Neverland?
Promise Neverland. I heard it's really fucked up. There's something about meat, and that's all I know.
I'm
gonna guess it's the children.
I heard the first season is good, and I think that's the show I'm thinking of, where like the first season's really good, and the second season is so bad you'll never want to watch the first season again.
Violet Evergarden was really good. I liked that.
So this is the place. It's really hard to breathe in here. It feels like there's a weight on my chest. Consider Chainsaw Man? I have. Hey, is that thing that looks like a tree the legendary Pokemon? Doesn't look like it's alive, but... Where the fuck did you guys come from? Anime cringiness is supposed to be like guy screams to attack name in an overdramatic way, not... Oh god, what am I about to click on? Why do you have that image? I'm not reading that. Oh, good lord, okay.
I hate this planet.
It hates us. No, I don't know. Like, I get it. In Japan, it's just like, that shit's funny, but it's like... Ugh. And don't get me wrong. I think tits are funny. But, like, it's not fucking... That can't be your one joke. Hey. I don't know. I've seen enough anime where I can just sort of laugh along with it or tolerate it to a degree, but, like, I have my limits. There were other reasons I stopped watching Fairy Tail, but that was a big ingredient of it. I don't know, it's the only joke Penny Stocking has, and that show's great. Fair enough, I guess. Hey, why can't the tits be on a grown woman sometimes? That's what I'm saying. I need to go back and watch, like, old-ass anime. Like, I need to watch, like, Cowboy Bebop and shit.
I want to watch Cowboy Bebop, Evangelion. original Dragon Ball all the way through.
We could do that. Panty and Stocking is an anomaly. Nothing about that show should be appealing, and yet it's fun for reasons scientists will try to explain. Consider Initial D. That sounds super vaguely familiar. Like, I feel like I should know what that is, but I just don't.
There was this really cool anime movie I watched. I can't even remember what it was about, but it was like with the ocean.
Ponyo.
No. And it was sad, and it got real fucked up at the end for no reason. I think it was like swimming with dolphins or something. There was like one point where they were like playing in the waves, and there's like the glow krill, like in real life when you bump them they glow.
Right.
So the waves were glowing, and like there was a marine or a aquarium, and it was like all normal, and then it just ended, and it was like, what the fuck? Did I just eat acid? What is going on? And then Your Name is also really sad, but really good.
If you're talking old school anime, all movie night goes to show the anytime that shit is cash. I'll keep in mind. Evangelion's on Crunchyroll, at least I haven't seen it. What was that super sad ass anime movie you watched about like a girl who's like deaf?
Your Name.
That was Your Name? Okay.
Yeah. No, it was really good, but it was very sad.
Right. What was that other sad-ass anime movie? Well, I remember there was like 2 days in a row you watched just like depressing-ass anime movies for no reason. Something in April or something?
Oh, Your Name in April?
I don't think it was Your Name in April. I think Your Name was the first movie you were just talking about.
Or was it Piano in April? I know what you're talking about.
Your Piano in April.
No. I'm thinking of a different one that I watched. That was like Piano in the Woods or something.
This one is about downhill mountain drift racing. It's great.
Hold on.
Is that? But hold on. Maybe I have seen that.
Your Name series, Pog.
Your Lie in April.
Your Lie in April.
Now I need to Google
God
Initial
damn it.
D. Hold on. Nope. No clue. Initial D is where all the drifting to Eurobeat comes from. You definitely know of it. I've probably seen... You definitely heard Initial D's OST is very mean on Deja Vu? Oh, okay. Gotcha. When I was a kid, right, I used to watch a lot of, not Toonami. It was like the version of Toonami that would come on like in the middle of the afternoon instead of like late at night. Like, it was like the channel block that like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and Code Lyoko were on. There was just one anime that was on there. I don't remember what the fuck it was. But it was just about like dudes racing mountain bikes. And like, it wasn't like the bikes were magic or anything like that, I don't think. But like at one point, I think the dude ends up in a dirt bike race against like the literal actual Grim Reaper.
The fucked up anime I was thinking about, or the anime movie I was thinking about, is called Children of the Sea.
Okay.
So Ruka spends her summer at the aquarium where she's drawn into an aquatic event along two mysterious boys raised in the ocean.
Okay.
The ending of Children of the Sea was fucking wild.
What, did the kid just get eaten by like a whale shark?
No. Let me see if I can find out a synopsis, because I don't even know how to describe the end to you.
It's just one of those things where like, it's like vibes, and then just fuck shit happens last like 15 minutes.
Hold
like,
on.
it's one of those
I highly
memes.
recommend it. It's actually like a really good anime movie. Okay.
Have you watched Spy X Family? No, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. Like, every living person I've talked to about Spy X Family has said it's insanely good.
So, Ruka's a young girl whose parents separated and father works in an aquarium. When two boys, Umi and Sora, who were raised by the Sea of Dugongs, are brought to the aquarium, Ruka feels drawn to them and begins to realize she has the same sort of supernatural connection to the ocean that they do. Their special powers seem to be connected to strange events that have been occurring more and more frequently. such as the appearance of sea creatures far from their home territory and disappearance of aquarium animals around the world.
Salem knows who Yor is, because they made the Joker playing Persona 4 that fucking Yukiko just looked like Yor, like as a kid.
I have not watched Spy X Family, however I really want to, because the girl with black hair, fine. The guy with the blonde hair, fine. And I'm not gonna fucking lie, I saw one hentai with them and I was like, oh my god, they are awesome.
Oh, what do you mean?
No, don't worry about it.
Like you
it's
just
fine.
stumbled across it on accident?
Not on accident. I was just looking for something, man.
Right. I don't mean like you randomly found hentai. Like the implication was you were looking for hentai. I just mean you didn't mean to find hentai of them.
I was trying to find some sort of like shower hentai, like ooh, shower hentai. And then that one popped up with Spy X Family. And then it was actually really well done. But they had personality in it, and I was like, oh my god, if they're like this in the show, I would love this show.
I don't think her tits come out that often.
Well, obviously not. But I'm just saying. Anyway, I digress. Is that a Corsola stuck in the thing?
What?
In the center thing.
No, that's the tree.
That's the ghost coral, right?
No. No, they didn't come up with fucking Cursula for several more games.
Cursula, that's what it is. It really does look like it, though.
Kinda, yeah.
Throw a quick ball.
No, remember, when Xerneas used up all its energy, it just sort of
Became tree.
becomes a tree. Yveltal does the same thing, if it makes you feel any better. They're supposed to be based on, like, the fucking Tree of Life meme. Like, Xerneas is the tree, Yveltal's the bird flying over it, and then Zygarde's like the snake who lives under it or something.
I love Xerneas, but I wish he had hooves.
Why didn't they make Xerneas part grass type? I don't know. I'm not joking. Oh yeah, no. This is when they started giving the plot. Well, no, they started giving the plot and Port Ledger's high catch rates and like Diamond and Pearl technically, but
I love him. There's not a thought behind those eyes.
no, not a little, not even a little,
Not a little.
not a little.
Not a little. Does he even have a mouth?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
he's just like a small deer mouth. He's not gonna have like a gaping fucking maw full of teeth.
Wouldn't that be cool?
No. Do I even have a quick ball on me? I don't.
Do an ultra.
You want me to just try?
Super ultra.
You want me to just try like a full health ultra off the rip?
Yeah, why not? I like his boob spikes. Damn.
Yeah, it's not gonna give it to us that easy.
Kill Bambi.
Ow! So Fairy Aura is Xerneas' signature ability. It makes it so fairy moves just do like 1.3 times damage.
I think I named my Xerneas Estrella.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, it's like Greek for like something in the sky.
So, Geomancy is Xerneas' signature move. Nothing happened. Watch this. Xerneas, up until Promulgado was introduced, was one of the best Pokemon in Uber's competitive because Geomancy is insane. Oh dear god, he's doing it again.
Meanwhile, you're just trying to waterboard that fucker.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Is that a crit?
No. But... there we go.
Let's go. We got the funny deer.
Anyone have a name for the funny deer?
A Malphia.
He's still a deer, can't you just hit him with your truck? Fender Bender, god damn it. Oblivion Wing, Yveltal Signature was also busted. Oh, 100%, yeah. Both these guys were insane, and still are.
Bambi.
What was that? Yeah, there we go. Bambi.
Estrella, Amalthea, Orion, Moon, something celestial.
We can do Orion. How the fuck do I spell that?
Orion.
Sure. So, much like in Black and White, you get the opportunity to use the Legendary for, like, this last boss fight here. And fucking why not?
Bye, Erwin.
Okay, now they can use the ultimate weapon. You're amazing, P-Slash. Legendary Pokemon wanting to be a friend like that. It's unbelievable.
It's always her who calls you P-Slash.
Yeah.
I forgot about this.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck... Like...
He looks like... Oh my god. Was it in fucking Shark Boy and Lava Girl where they had little grabby hands, or was it Spy Kids?
That was...
Or Inspector Gadget.
No, that was Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
There was one bad guy who had little grabby hands.
That was Shark Boy and Lava.
Like that.
That was Shark Boy and Lava Girl. This might be but more from a Pokemon called a Legend. You desire to help people. You need help from a human. What's going on with that outfit? Is that really you, Lysandre? Whatever. P/B, what are you doing here? For me, victory is use the ultimate weapon. In order to do that, I need to reclaim the legendary Pokemon's power and send it to that weapon once again. I will take legendary Pokemon back now. This time, I won't lose. I, too, shall use the Mega Ring and Mega Stone that you researched during your travels. Shark Boy and Lava Girl is a fucking trip, 100%.
I used to love that movie. Like,
yeah, it's not even, like, a bad movie, either. Like...
It's horribly animated, though.
Well, yeah, but it came out, like, in 2004 or something.
You know,
like...
the creator actually came up with that based off of their kids' imaginary friends.
I can buy that.
Oh, no, not the shrimp.
So, like, this, like, last fight against Lysandre is so weird because...
We just fought him 5 minutes ago.
We just fought him 5 minutes ago.
The ground is lava.
The ground is lava for some reason. The machinery is obviously supposed to be like the same thing Clement was using during like his gym battle, but like I don't really understand how that's helping him. Cause like he has a regular Mega Ring. It's not like the machine is doing that. I don't really know what the implication here is even supposed to fucking be.
Intimidation?
I don't know. We're just gonna use Geomancy now. Yeah, so Geomancy is a 2-turn move. You charge up, and then you basically just get 2 Quiver Dances at once. Maybe it forces the Megas is supposed to have a bond with your Pokemon? Maybe, I guess. We're never really given any sort of indication of what the hell that, like, shit's even supposed to be doing for him.
Just...
I don't know, I like Salem's idea that's just for intimidation. That he's just like, this will scare the piss out of him.
You know he, like, literally styles his hair to look like flames. You know how much fucking styling gel he must go through? He definitely does it for intimidation. Yeah,
after one Geomancy, his entire fight's basically over. But at the same time, I feel like that's almost more appropriate.
Yeah.
Because it's like, alright, dude, you've lost. Like...
Popcorn.
Pyro does resist our...
Don't insult edgy people, we don't claim him.
Pyro does resist Moonblast, so I'm just gonna, just in case. We're also at, you know, +2 special defense, so... And finally.
A real edgelord would use the bird anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
God, I forgot he did that.
Yeah, fun fact by the way, this is the first boss we fought this entire game that can actually Mega against us. Isn't that...
Doesn't matter now, shrimp boy.
Isn't that fucking weird?
bet he tastes really good. And he's not even a dragon.
Nope. Water dark for some reason. Fun fact, Gyarados, and by extension Mega Gyarados, did not learn Crunch in this game. If you wanted Dark Stab on Gyarados, you had to use Bite or Payback.
Ew.
You know what I think? I think we should leave. Even there's
I think I need my pants.
There's usually a little bit of something. You know what I think? I shit myself earlier. You make it should Gyarados shit its power, didn't it?
You know what I think? I'm hungry for your shrimp.
Legendary Pokemon's gone, so you can't use the ultimate weapon anymore, right? You don't have to worry about the future all alone. Shouldn't everybody work together to make a beautiful world? That were possible. All wars would have ended long ago. I can only see one future. One where selfish, foolish humans think about nothing other than themselves and steal more and more from one another. It's a tragic future. The original person's advice was to bring a Pokemon back to life, but the ancient king transformed it into this ultimate weapon. When legendary Pokemon awakened, it took back much of its energy, its power that had been sent to the ultimate weapon. There's not much power left, but there is enough to use it once. Pixel, Sycamore's pupils. Let us live forever. That's right, I shall grant you eternal life. I'll give you the pain of endlessly waiting for a beautiful world to finally be built. Okay, let's leave. Stop projecting, dickbag. I think we should have brought a gun to shoot him with.
Pretty sure that's a reused Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D asset.
From what? When the fuck was there a giant crystal flower in Ocarina of Time?
Well, it's not crystal, but I think that's kind of what some of the flowers would look like, right?
I mean, I doubt
it's a very Zelda-y design.
I doubt it's exactly reused, but like, there's not exactly, like, flowers kind of just look like other flowers.
Also, where the fuck are the cops?
What cops? It's Pokemon. What cops? Also, what is a cop gonna do? Man, that shot looks terrible. Fuck. Dude, there was no texture, like, on any of that grass. Oh, God. No, so glad you're all safe. I really respect the courage and kindness all of you showed. Thank you, we all got out one piece. You guys all okay, fat ass? As you can see, we're doing great, thanks for asking. We worked together to save the Pokemon connected to the stones of Route 10. I mostly left battling with Team Flare to Psyna and Dexia, though. Yeah, I'm not doing this fucking bit. A little bit of news for you all. Yeah, so Strength Machine last night just led to spying on people's Hallcaster transmissions. So we don't have to deal with Team Flare anymore. We can finally go back to fill up my Pokedex. It's finally over, right? We can go back to our adventure, right? Let's go back to Anastar City and start over before we left off. Thanks, P-Slash. I respect you as a friend. That's why I want to beat you in battle as your rival. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, bud. Hello. It's a good thing this guy just got out on his own because we didn't go back for his ass.
He's also very large.
He is. A long, long time ago. A very long time ago. Oh god, Grandpa's off his meds again. The man made an ultimate weapon. Using it required the life force of many Pokemon. Pokemon granted eternal life. The Pokemon granted eternal life learned this. The resurrected eternal Pokemon left the man's side. The man was surprised and sad. He had revived it so they could be together. Day after day passed, but they were never to meet. Eventually he became a mere shell of a man condemned to wander forever by the light of the weapon. And a Pokemon that also wanders eternally. Where is it now? What do I have to do to meet it? Yeah, it sucks. Anyway. Just out of curiosity before we go stick the Ryan back in the box. Man, that is a garbage nature. Back we go. Yeah, that's Team Flare over and done with.
So did he die in there?
Lysandre, no clue. The only other time we see Lysandre in a game that's actually canon because I'm not counting like Pokemon Masters or whatever, is in the after game of Ultra Sun and Moon, but even then that involves alternate timelines, so our Lysandre, probably not. He's probably not around anymore. What a possibly interesting plot point. Too bad this game spends no time on it. I mean, I guess technically there's a chance he is alive now, immortal, just buried under like 18 fucking tons of rubble. Which is, you know, probably worse, but... You know, we might have just watched the guy die. I don't know. We don't really... We never got Pokemon X2 and Y2 or anything like that.
So how many gyms do we have left?
1.
God, this game is short.
Yeah, right? And the fucking best part is there's no after game. Like, at all. There's one thing for me to show off once we finish the Elite Four, and that's two, okay, fine. Technically 2 or 3 things, but it'll take like 30 minutes, probably tops. Do you have a minute? I'd like to talk to you face to face. Let's meet in Corway Town. Because there's like a couple legendaries for us to catch, and then like one thing I'd want to show off, but that's about it.
So are we finishing this tonight?
We could, I don't know. You have to work tomorrow, so we can't go full fuck it we ball mode, but like maybe.
It's just bus training in the morning.
Yeah, but you still have to go to work after that. You're not doing
I'll
bus
have a Red Bull.
You're not doing bus training and going home.
I'm probably gonna get Starbucks, honestly, in the morning, and heat up a breakfast sandwich because I have to get up early both days.
We will see. We will see.
Heat up a breakfast sandwich, run to Starbucks, bring my Red Bull, fucking pass my thing.
Yeah, do that bus training that you've been putting off for like weeks.
No, okay. Here's the thing about my bus training. I was supposed to get it done in February. My first my first class got canceled due to the weather. Then March happened. And what happened that time?
You missed it. You slept through it.
No. I missed 3 of my classes. So 30 minutes. Something happened in March. It might have been weather related or something. No. She scheduled me, but it was the day I took off for my birthday.
Right.
And then I forgot. So I forgot to come in. But it was also my vacation day, so it was fine. So then April happened. And then I slept. I set my alarm to get up at 10:30 p.m. instead of a.m. And Selena didn't call me, and then I was like, oh, whoopsies. So I have to really need to go to this bus training tomorrow. And that is very unlike me. It makes me feel horrible.
Yeah, no, like Salem's super paranoid. Like they ask me like, every night that I set my alarm. They always do, every time. The one time they did not make me check it. They fucked it up completely.
Check it. That's why I have you check it. Jesus Christ, Salem. Listen, also, to be fair, you can volunteer for this training, and...
Yeah, it's not like something they need to do, but like, it's just really funny. She just stand over Salem with a bucket of water. I've considered it.
I would actually sob and, like, dump you. Like, don't do that. Don't consider it after I said that.
I'm just thinking, would you really, though?
Yeah. Don't fuck with my sleep. I don't sleep anyway.
I know you don't.
When I finally sleep, I need it. So I really need to go to this training tomorrow, and I'm really paranoid my alarm isn't gonna go off, and I'm really paranoid something's gonna happen on my way to training, because, like...
Because obviously, like, God himself does not want you to be licensed for this bus.
Which also makes me nervous. It's like, is the universe trying to tell me to not be bus trained? But at the same time, it's not like a CDL license. It's to drive a goddamn school bus and how to back up in a school bus. But I also can't park a normal car to save my life. So...
That is true.
You know.
I do love you, but you do kind of suck at parking.
Buggy. I am in the lines. That is what matters, okay? I'm in the lines most of the time, and if I fucked up, I back out and I back in, and I'm fine. I couldn't do it without the backup camera. But anyway, I really am my bus training. I really need to go. And then I found out on my meeting today while I was on the phone, apparently I also have a training on Friday, and it's for an hour, so I have to get to work an hour early on Friday to do my stupid training, and then I have my normal work. But the good thing is this was supposed to be my long week off, but I took the kids on Sunday to go to a Renaissance fair, so it feels like a short week, which sucks.
See, if they just randomly sprung on me, like, hey, in like a day you're coming in an hour early, I'd be like, no, I'm fucking not. Like, no, I'm
Well,
not.
that's not it. Again, I'm a res counselor. My situation is entirely different than yours.
Fair enough.
But also, so I've had my 3 days off, but the thing is this job is so fucking exhausting. You need at least one day to do nothing so you can kind of recover a bit. I love my job, don't get me wrong, but having to deal with 12 autistic children at once, holy shit, it's a lot. But also, the good thing is that it's Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then I have 3 days off.
Right.
So the good thing I like about my short weeks, my short work week, is that's the week I get paid.
Yeah.
That's the week that flies by because you go in, and then it's your long shift. And the long shift usually goes by quick because if you're watching the clock on your long shift, you're fucked.
Well, that's like the whole reason I took the weekends, because it's like, it's a lot, but it doesn't really feel like a lot.
Yeah, like if you told me I would work 16-hour shifts or 15-hour shifts at my future career, I'd be like, you're fucking insane.
Oh, dude, yeah, if you told me...
It's like you're watching TV most of the time, or helping a kid use the bathroom, or you're just sitting and chilling with them playing a board game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it's like, it's not... It's intensive when it is intense, but 90% of the time, it is not intensive.
This is something I guess I'll just show off real quick. Yeah, no, let me fucking finish this thought first, then I'll fucking... When it's been adventure place like this, it's gonna be a pretty good chance to have a rather strange Pokemon battle. I call this an inverse battle. Inverse battles were introduced in this game. When you do an inverse battle, type matchups are reversed. So, like, water is weak to fire, for instance.
I use vacation to take the week after next week off of work. That's awesome.
hell yeah.
Did you have any plans, or are you just vibing? I have a vacation in July. Actually, that's coming up, and I'm super excited. Because I'm going to forget about that and be like, oh yeah, I don't work for 2 weeks. Woohoo!
Yeah.
And I honestly feel like I need it. Because I've been doing so much overtime since the time I was first started working, pretty much. I've never had a normal work schedule where it's like a normal amount of hours. Mostly vibing and deep cleaning my house. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, that's
good for you.
That's a good thing to do.
Anything in particular you like deep cleaning? That's kind of specific, or is it just because it's like spring?
Gotta hide the body.
Whoa.
You know how it is. God, that's fucking cursed. Yeah, no, even like when I was like applying for like this job, right? I was like thinking about like only working weekends would be sweet, but like fuck, like this isn't gonna work. Like I kind of applied out of desperation more than anything. And like yeah, it can be rough when the kids are
In crisis?
when the kids are going off, but like it's really not too bad. And then it's like by the time like that second shift is like over, like you're like fuck, I got this. Rosh is finally taking their cat mortician. I want to get that was completely clean and rearranged a little bit. Eyes.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, immunities become weaknesses as well. Which is just, this is so fun. Inverse battles.
That was nice of you to hold on to Morticia while you got things situated.
I would have turned her in Chinese, but it would...
What the fuck is wrong with you? When I worked at the shelter, there was a lot of situations that kind of popped up. It's like, oh yeah, my husband divorced me, so I'm giving up his dog. And we're like, whoa.
Whoa.
You know, it's Unfortunately, very common.
I mean,
But
yeah.
I'm glad that worked out for that cat.
Because just people being, like, petty and shit.
Yeah, seriously. There was one lady who lied that it was her cat and she was surrendering it, but the husband came in sobbing and he was like, no, we're getting a fucking divorce and she's taking all my pets and putting them in different shelters and I'm so worried about my babies.
God damn. I almost took Tish to a shelter if Roxanne got back to me by the end of the month. I mean...
That's fair.
At least they got back to you.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty hefty time frame. That's entirely valid.
Yeah.
You know, the fact you hung on to her for a couple months is fucking whack. But I'm glad for the cat's sake, too. Because I've seen animals, like, mourn their owners. You don't really think about it.
Because they don't
Until
know.
you work at a shelter, like, dogs and cats won't eat for days.
Because they don't know what's going on. Like,
Yeah. And it's like, I have not needed to give any of my pets, or kittens even, that I've raised to a shelter, and I'm glad it's an available option because not everybody has the option. Especially when Tish likes to pee on anything left on the floor.
Beans is the same fucking way as a little dickhead.
He's not...
If I leave, like, laundry, like, perfectly clean laundry on the floor for more than, like, a day, Beans will be like,
More than
you
a
have
week.
made a mistake. No, it's like a day. Just because I don't bitch about it every single time he does it doesn't mean he doesn't do it that often.
But the good thing is to get cat pee out of clothes, you use the Lysol sanitizer, the big jug of the Lysol laundry sanitizer. It's blue, 0% bleach. That with OxyClean and Borax and Tide, you're golden. It's not gonna smell like pee, even if it's really bad.
Nope, he's bouncing.
And a lot of people spend a lot of money on, like, some enzyme odor removers work. Sometimes, like Nature's Promise, I think is one that works okay. But usually you just want to do the laundry sanitizer with the Borax, OxyClean, and Tide, and then we'll get it all out.
Right.
Because I'm really extra when it comes to the laundry, because I have a whole setup. I have different smell ones. I have smell beads. I bought a half gallon of that enzyme remover from Amazon today.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, the Nature's Promise stuff, like the red and white bottle, that stuff works pretty well. If you need any assistance with anything, just let me know. I can send you my recipe for that.
Salem has many different mixtures that will create.
Well, the thing is, right, is like, I'm terrified of smelling bad, and I'm terrified of, like...
Like, we own 3 cats. People don't need to know that the second they walk in and smell the air in our apartment.
Right, I'm absolutely horrified about that, but also, I love smells. Like, smells are definitely a big sensory thing for me. I love lilacs, I love flowers, I love all sorts of, like, very specific scents. And the thing with laundry smells is a lot of them, to me, smell like chemicals. With the exception of, it's like Downy Calm, Downy Bliss, and Downy Peace, I think. Because those are made with essential oils and stuff. They're pretty hippie. They're not like the cleanest, like, you know, quote unquote, non-toxic, biodegradable, whatever the fuck on the market, but they are made with essential oils, which I really like. And I have very sensitive skin, and those don't bother my skin. So I love the Calm. So I throw it in with the Tide and a little bit of OxyClean every time to make sure I'm not stinky. And then a little bit of Borax if it's like towels and stuff, and the sanitizer if it's towels, and then some of that Calm softener and the beads and the dryer sheets. Oh my fucking god. I put extra stuff about that on our blankets and stuff when we wash them. I love the smell of it.
Everything I've heard about essential oils out there is scam. Well, the thing is, right, essential oils don't do anything. Like, they smell nice, and, like, aromatherapy is a thing. Smelling good shit will calm you down, but, like, it won't, like, cure diseases or anything.
Here's the thing. Essential oils, I think...
Please.
No, I agree with you, to the most part.
Oh, God.
A lot of essential oils, they can be good for aromatherapy, they can be good for scents, they can be good for smelling nice, or just, like, put in the air. Lots of people like to think that essential oils are going to cure cancer. If we knew the cure for cancer, there would not be cancer.
Or at the very least, it would not be being sold next to like a fucking like grab bag of random tumbled crystals in a fucking back of a van.
And it wouldn't be a part of a ton of MLMs.
Yeah.
Like my mom's a part of this. I think it's like BioTerra or something, essential oils, which are super overpriced. Not even 100% pure essential oils. They're like mixes. And then also, it's like... Yeah. It's stupid. And my mom is convinced. It's like, yeah, you can just take this instead of Tylenol. I'm like, that's how you poison someone.
I mean,
like essential oils can have their uses to help soothe. So it's like cloves, for example. Clove essential oil. If you have dry socket or something in your mouth that hurts,
right.
If you put a little bit of clove essential oil, it's not going to heal anything, but it's going to help soothe the pain.
And I mean, there is something to be said about just a placebo effect.
Yeah.
Like, if you actually think it'll help, sometimes it does.
And, like, as a witch, sure, I would love it if all the plants and herbs could help fix everything. But some pharmaceuticals have their place. I think absolutely a ton of pharmaceuticals could be overprescribed or overdosed or, like, given way too often instead of trying other options because money. But essential oils aren't necessarily useless either. They stem from us experimenting with plants.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to solve anything major, but I think, hey, you know, you could use a little bit of essential oil in a homemade mouthwash and you would still get the same minty effect.
Right. I've seen people put essential in dogs that cured infection. I feel like depending on what kind you had, that might
That's actually
help. It might help dull the pain. I don't think that would get rid of the infection.
That actually I have seen, and we did that at the shelter with a couple different types of essential oils. That is true. Because if it's really waxy, it helps lubricate it so the wax comes out. If it's mites, it gets stuck in their gills or like where they breathe.
Yeah.
And then it kills them.
Right.
And then also it's good to just have a little bit of lubrication in a dog's ear. Because a lot of times they're shut. And some essential oils might have antimicrobial properties. They're not going to be like Lysol, but they might have properties that help promote good ear health, and they're relatively safe. So that is true. We did that at the shelter a lot of times.
The only essential oil I need is WD-40.
I mean, yeah, that's a great one. We need WD-40. I keep forgetting it. But it's like, I do love essential oils, and I think stuff like that is super good to use.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people don't understand, and they worship it too much, and they think it's going to fix everything, and it's not. It's a fucking plant oil. It's essentially a plant concentrate.
Essential oils do work for the things that they actually are supposed to do.
Like, another example is I'm allergic to DEET and bug spray. So
Which is super annoying, because if you guys don't know, DEET is the thing that makes bug spray work.
Yes, but a good thing about DEET-free bug spray is another active ingredient that works instead is called citronella oil. So citronella oil is an essential oil. And you can also use rosemary oil or other things like that to make a natural bug spray. You're going to have to apply it more often because instead of using a chemical barrier, you're using literally just scent. But that is also pretty effective. Jameson actually just got me bug spray the other day with that.
Yep.
Because I am covered in bug bites after I went fishing.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I have, like, all sorts of little bits and bobs and, like, recipes and shit. You know, some people put essential oils on the fucking wool dryer balls for your dryer, but I'm like, are you kidding me? You're gonna put that in a hot
I was gonna
machine?
say, won't that, like, it immediately burst into flames?
Yes. On a dry wool ball in a hot machine, spewing a bunch of hot air.
Spinning it like a motherfucker?
Spinning it? Are you, like, I could understand maybe you could put a little bit in the wash. Like,
yeah,
the wash
yeah,
makes
right?
sense.
Like, what the fuck?
But you don't dry it with essential oils. Like, that's how you're gonna burn your house down. You know, it's like also lavender. It's like lavender tends to have some relaxation properties for what it triggers in your brain. But is that going to be better than anti-anxiety medication? Depends on your level of anxiety. If it's manageable and not a huge common issue with you, you're probably fine. if you're like me, where you're constantly fucking anxious and panicking, you know, it might help a little bit in the moment, but you should just, you know,
Yeah.
doctors have meds for a reason.
Like I said, aromatherapy is a thing that exists. The placebo effect is a thing that exists, but it's not actual medicine.
Yeah, it's like you can just have it because it smells good.
Yeah.
Or it's like
Which
if you're
is like
cleaning your
Vaporeon.
floors too. It's like some people will just use essential oil, and I was like, that is not going to clean and disinfect. Even if the oils have antimicrobial or antiviral or antifungal properties, that does not mean it's a disinfectant.
Yeah.
Those are two different things. Garlic technically is an antimicrobial. If you rub garlic on a raw chicken breast plate that you cut raw chicken on, that's not going to kill the salmonella.
Right.
You know?
Make it taste better, though.
It would, once it's cooked. But then there's also stuff, it's like, oh, some people use, like, a common thing I also do is when the kitchen drains or any type of drains are really gross, I always put a little bit of baking soda and vinegar, because the vinegar is going to be an acid and eat away. The baking soda is like a scrubber when it's kind of wet, but it also like neutralizes stuff. But then when you mix them, it can help bubble down the drain and stuff.
Right.
I always find it helps with the stink instead of getting a bunch of chemicals. It's like, I like to avoid chemicals where I can, but I acknowledge some things just need the fucking chemicals.
Yeah.
I'm not scrubbing a toilet with vinegar. I'm gonna scrub a toilet with fucking Lysol, because toilets are disgusting.
Yeah. Imagine using the pussy vinegar and not the Chad hydrochloric acid.
Right?
You're wrong, sulfuric acid.
It's like kind of in the same vein, right? It's like on TikTok, I love the relaxing cleaning videos, or the cleaning ASMR, or the sorting ASMR because I'm autistic. Those are very relaxing for me, and I really like them.
Right.
What drives me nuts is when they're doing a cleaning ASMR, but it's what they call an overload. So they shove a scrub daddy, usually in a sink drain or a toilet. Okay. And then they layer, I'm not even joking, probably 21 different chemicals on top of each other. So it's a giant pile, and it's colorful, and it looks cool, and then they grab the scrub daddy, scrub it, and flush it. And I'm like, you're gonna make mustard gas.
I was about to say, I used to be a janitor. You're not supposed to just randomly mix shit that if you don't know for sure what it is.
Yeah. And some of them literally do, like, have been bleach and then, like, pine sol or things like that that would cause mustard gas.
Well, not exactly mustard gas, but it still wouldn't be good, yeah. That's...
And I'm like, shit like that. Like, people need to think rationally for a minute. Like, that... I understand you're probably doing, like, that kind of a quote-unquote overload video for views. But, like, why don't you, if you're so concerned about the colors or having a lot, get, like, the same product, but just dye it different colors? And then also, why are you being so wasteful? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Literally trying to recreate a King of the Hill episode.
Yeah, straight up.
Like, it just... Shit like that bothers me. When people just, like...
Are idiots.
Yeah. Honestly. It's like...
Oh.
I love essential oils, but they're not gonna cure your fucking warts, Janet. You know? But it's like, also, Janet, in the same vein, is also cleaning with 21 different chemicals and making meth in her bathroom.
Right.
So it's like... You know? What the hell?
Yeah, no, don't go mixing random horse shit together.
Yeah, seriously. And don't eat essential oils, because you can consume some of them in very small amounts, but you have to be very careful on their purity. Because if you have ones mixed with other oils that are cheaper, so they can make it stretch, that's kind of what they do a lot. Instead of like pure lavender, they'll do like a little bit of actual lavender oil and put it in a carrier oil, which is not safe to consume.
Right.
It's like, stuff like that You could kill someone. You could poison somebody. My mom almost poisoned my dad once by doing that. And I was like, you can't just put essential oil in a capsule, especially if it's cinnamon clove like that, because if you swallow that, that's going to burn his throat. And what did it do? Burn his throat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, well, I saw it on Facebook. I'm like, Facebook ain't the truth. String? String cheese. I love him. Now I want string cheese.
Oh, there's Shadow.
Sorry, I went on a whole tangent there, Titan.
Alright, YouTube Cumble did a stunt to get clout where the boyfriend held the Bible and the girlfriend shot the gun, and the gun they chose was a Desert Eagle. I heard about that!
Hello?
So, they were doing some, I don't know like what the point was, if they were just some anti-religious thing. At that point, doesn't matter. The bullet went straight through the Bible and killed the guy. Instantly. Because he was holding it out like this. Instantly dead. Immediately just gone.
Well, no shit. She shot a gun toward a person.
Mm-hmm.
I hate people.
I remember that, though. Like, I don't...
How did either of them not even, like, register that in their brains? They're like, yeah, I'm standing in front of a loaded gun.
Too much essential oil in their diet, I think.
Apparently. And it's just like... Like, I get it. We're funny assholes on the internet where I really like tits and you're really sick of my shit. But, like... I feel like most of the time, unless I'm really overtired, we're not too over the top. We're actually realistic. I'm not putting on a show or anything. I really enjoy titty.
No, we're
You know
we're
what I
just
mean?
like that. You guys,
We are just like this.
all you guys who like hang out with us in Discord and like have talked to us enough like off camera to know, like, you know, these guys are just like this.
I usually talk a little less on Discord just because I'm really socially awkward and I don't know how to initiate conversation sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's the autistic side.
It was just for Clandestine Eagles, the worst published choice because it's 50 caliber, the same caliber as anti-material rifles.
Ugh.
Yeah, no, like that dude was instant. Like bringing him to a hospital would not have solved anything.
Yikes.
Break. We're getting a number of good TMs that I kind of wish we had earlier, but. Huh. Is that worth putting on you?
And it's like, that was always really important for Jameson and I for our YouTube/Twitch. We want to be ourselves on here. We don't want to be fucking over the top like, what's up, gamers? Now we're gonna play this new game. Ooh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would say what's up, gamers as a joke. I'm not gonna be like, what's up, gamers? Today's episode, today we're gonna talk about cum. Ooh, let's go. Can I get an F in chat for cummies?
Well, now I know
You
how I'm opening the next fucking thing. It might have worked with a 9mm Glock, but not Desert Eagle. Yeah, like a much weaker gun. Like, why did the guy have to be holding it? Is the thing. Like, that's my thing. Like, why not put it like up
Why
on like
not
a table?
crucify the Bible?
There you go.
Tie it on, and then shoot the Bible. I feel like that would also get the message across.
Well, cover in essential oils and put it in your dryer.
That's what happens when you try to shoot God. You get killed. But anyways,
It happened because they were sinners.
damn. But anyway, that's my whole tangent there. You know, it's like I don't like it when people are like fake or weird
Oh, eat
about
more.
shit like that. I don't like his umbilical cord. Can we just talk about his umbilical cord?
That's his tail.
That's his umbilical cord. Where it's not his tail because it's not attached to his ass.
It is. It's like Mewtwo's tail. Like it starts in the front, kind of wraps around the back.
I hate it.
See, look.
I hate him. No, he's got a weird pocket pussy
It's
tail.
attached to his tail.
I don't like him.
It was a stunt that chose the Bible for symbolism. God saved him, etc., etc. Oh, so they truly believe that would like, they were on God's side with that one. Yeah, God was on their side. Holy shit! Are you good?
Yeah, I needed that. I hope the mic picked up my neck cracking. That was awesome.
I'm not sure if it did, but. him.
Him.
Fuck it.
I would love to stick him in my pocket.
Just carry him around.
Yeah.
Some dudes will pay good money for that.
Did I ever tell that story on Discord?
Many times.
Did I?
You've told all your call center horror stories.
God, it's funny. For reference, if anybody doesn't know, I worked at a call center, and this one guy called in trying to pretend to buy clothes for his girlfriend, soon became a creep, and asked what I would do if he was in my pocket. And I said I would tell him to do the fucking dishes. And he laughed and hung up.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, we made it to Coraway Town. Which I think is a good time for us to hit the intermission button.
Good, I need either melted cheese or popcorn.
Alright. Boys, we'll be back in a minute. Grab yourself a snack or a drink or something, and we will return.
What's your favorite essential oil? Mine is lavender. I'm curious.
What's your favorite?
I also really like dragon's blood,
but
but that's an incense.
Probably Gamer Girl Pee.